Hi everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Let me ask you something. Have you ever spent a long time learning new English words, but then forgot most of them after a few days? If that has happened to you, don't worry, you are not alone. Many people have the same problem when they try to learn English vocabulary. They read word lists, write the words many times, or even say them out loud. But later, they can't remember them when they need to speak or write. Today, I'm going to help you with that. In this video, I'll show you how to learn and remember new English words in a smart and easy way. No more forgetting words quickly. No more feeling sad or confused. You will learn why it's hard to remember new words, what mistakes most learners make, how to learn words the smart way, and some fun and simple ways to enjoy the process. By the end of this video, you'll feel more ready, more confident, and more excited to grow your English vocabulary, one word at a time. So, if you're tired of forgetting what you study, and you want to finally remember and use new words, this video is for you. Let's begin right now. Chapter 1: Why we forget new words. Let's talk about something many English learners face. You study a new word, and a few days later it's gone. You forget it. Why does this happen? Here are 5 common. 1. Learning without context. Many people try to learn words from a list. They read the word and its meaning, but they don't know how to use it in real life. For example, you learn the word sharp. But if you don't see it in a sentence like, "Be careful, the knife is very sharp," you may forget it. Learning words with real sentences or short stories helps your brain understand and remember them. 2. Cramming too much. Trying to learn 50 or 100 new words in one day is too much for your brain. It causes stress and confusion. For example, you read a long list of animal names like zebra, giraffe, hippo, all at once. The next day, you can only remember 2 or 3. It's better to learn 5 to 10 words a day and use them often. 3. Lack of review. If you study a word only once and never look at it again, your brain thinks it is not important and deletes it. For example, you learn the word window today. But if you don't hear it, read it, or say it again in the next few days, you'll forget it. Review the word after 1 day, then again after 3 days, then after 1 week. 4. Not using the words. The best way to remember a word is to use it in real life. For example, if you learn the word rain, say it when it's raining. It's raining today. Write it in your journal. I forgot my umbrella because of the rain. When you speak, write, or think with a word, you teach your brain to keep it. 5. Relying too much on translation. If you always translate words into your first language, your brain works too slowly. For example, when you see the word chair, don't say the word in your language. Instead, picture a real chair in your room. This helps you think in English, not just translate. Chapter 2: Smart strategies that work. 1. Learn in context. One of the best ways to remember new words is to learn them in real situations. Don't just look at the word and its meaning. Instead, try to use the word in a sentence. This helps your brain understand the meaning and remember it better. For example, if you learn the word cold, don't only write, "Cold equals not hot." That is useful, but not enough. Try using it like this. I drink cold water in the morning. Now the word has a place in your life. You can also think of, it is very cold outside. My hands are cold. These are real examples. You can remember them more easily than just the word alone. When you see or hear the word in many different sentences, your brain gets stronger at using it. If you're watching a show and hear someone say, I'm cold, pause and repeat the sentence. Now you are learning in context, and it will stick longer in your memory. So, always use new words in your own sentences. Even better, write short stories or texts with those words. This makes learning active, not passive. 2. Use images and feelings. Your brain remembers things better when it connects words to pictures or feelings. This is called visual learning and emotional learning. It works really well when learning a new language. Let's say you learn the word soft. You can connect it with a pillow. Imagine touching your soft pillow at night. You can say, my pillow is soft. This picture in your head helps you remember. Or take the word hot. Think about a hot cup of tea. When you hold the cup, it warms your hands. That's a feeling. So, you can say, the tea is hot. I need to blow on it. When you learn new words, ask yourself, what do I see when I think of this word? What do I feel? For the word happy, think of a big smile on your face. Maybe remember a birthday party or a fun day. Connect that good feeling with the word. These pictures and feelings make the words more personal. They are no longer just letters, they are part of your real life. Try this with every word you learn. It will help you remember faster and longer. 3. Use spaced repetition. Spaced repetition is a smart way to help you remember words for a long time. It means you don't study a word just once. You review it again and again, but with more time between each review. For example, a day 1, learn the word fast. A day 2, review it. A day 4, review again. A day 7, review one more time. A day 14, review again. This system helps your brain remember. If you only study a word once, you will forget it quickly. But if you review it like this, it stays in your memory. You can use a notebook to write down your words and review them. Or you can use apps like Anki or Quizlet. These apps remind you when it's time to review each word. Also, don't just look at the word. Say it out loud. Write a sentence. Think of a picture or story for it. For example, the word slow. On day 1 say, the turtle is slow. On day 4 say, I walk slow when I'm tired. This way, you use the word in many ways over time, and it becomes easier to remember. 4. Practice daily. Learning a few words every day is better than learning many words once a week. Why? Because your brain needs practice, just like playing music or sports. Even 5 minutes a day can help a lot. Make it a habit. For example, choose 3 new words every day. Say them out loud. Rainy, wet coat. Now try to make a short sentence with each. It is rainy today. My shoes are wet. I wear a coat in the rain. Then say the sentences again. You can say them while walking, cleaning, or looking in the mirror. Also, think in English during the day. If you are brushing your teeth, say, I am brushing my teeth. If you are eating, say, I am eating rice. This is simple, but very helpful. You are using the words in real life. Daily practice keeps the words in your brain. You will feel more confident each day. 5. Use flashcards and games. Flashcards are a fun and simple way to learn and review new words. You can make them with paper or use your phone. On one side, write the English word. On the other side, write the meaning, a sentence, or draw a small picture. For example, on the front of the card write, apple. On the back write, a red fruit. I eat an apple every day. Look at your flashcards for a few minutes each day. Mix them. Test yourself. Try to say the word before flipping the card. If you forget, no problem. That's how learning works. You can also make it a game. Set a timer and see how many flashcards you can remember in 1 minute. Or play with a friend. One person reads the sentence and the other guesses the word. Another idea is to add funny pictures or silly sentences. For the word sleep, you could draw a cat snoring on a bed. It makes the learning fun, and your brain will remember better. There are also online flashcard games. Apps like Quizlet or Memrise have word games and tests to help you remember faster. So next time you learn a new word, make a flashcard. It's easy, quick, and a fun way to keep the word in your memory. 6. Try mnemonics. Mnemonics are fun little tricks to help you remember hard words. You use a short story, a sound, or an idea that connects to the new word in your mind. For example, let's take the word gargantuan, which means very, very big. That's a hard word to remember. So make a funny story. Gargantuan sounds like a giant named Gary who eats a huge sandwich every day. Now, when you think of gargantuan, you picture Gary the giant and his big sandwich. It's silly, but it works. Let's try another word. Bitter, a strong, not sweet taste. You can remember it by thinking. Bitter sounds like bit her. The lemon bit her tongue. It was so bitter. When you laugh or feel surprised by a story, your brain pays attention. That makes the word easier to remember. You can make up your own mnemonics or look for ideas online. The story can be strange, funny, or even a little crazy. That's what makes it stick in your head. Here's another tip. Draw the story. Even if your drawing is simple, the picture helps your brain remember better. Mnemonics are great for hard-to-remember words. So next time a word feels too long or strange, try creating a fun little story for it. You'll be surprised how well it works. 7. Watch and listen. Listening to English is one of the best ways to remember words. When you hear words in real conversations, songs, or shows, they become easier to understand and use. For example, if you watch a movie and hear someone say, "It's freezing outside," you understand that freezing means very cold. Later, when you feel cold, you remember the sentence and say, "It's freezing." You can also listen to English podcasts or YouTube videos. Choose topics you enjoy, like cooking, travel, or music. The more you enjoy the topic, the more you'll want to listen and learn. Songs are great too. Pick an English song you like. Read the lyrics. Sing along. You will remember new words because of the music and rhythm. Another good idea is to use subtitles when watching movies or shows. First, listen with English subtitles. Then try watching again without them. You'll start to hear and understand the words better. After listening, try to repeat what you hear. Say the same sentence with the same tone. This is called shadowing. It helps you practice new words and improve your speaking too. So remember, watch, listen, repeat, and speak. It's fun and very effective. Chapter 3. Fun techniques to make words stick. Learning new English words doesn't have to be boring. In fact, when you have fun, you learn faster and remember more. Here are 6 fun and powerful ways to make new words stick in your memory. 1. Word association games. This is a simple game where you take one word and connect it to 5 other words that you already know. These connections can be based on meaning, feeling, color, sound, or anything personal. For example, take the word cold. Now think of 5 things that come to your mind when you hear cold. A ice, a winter, a snow, a freezer, a shiver. Each of these words helps your brain create a network of memory. When you think of snow, you might also remember cold. These links help you remember new words more easily. You can also play this game with a friend, or even write it in your notebook. It's quick, easy, and fun. 2. Storytelling. Making short stories using new words is one of the best ways to remember them. The more creative or silly your story, the better your brain remembers it. Let's say you are learning the word lazy. Here's a short story. Tom is a cat. He loves to sleep all day. He doesn't move. He doesn't work. Tom is very lazy. One day, a mouse stole his food. Tom didn't care. He just kept sleeping. This short story uses the word lazy in context. Now you know what it means, how to use it, and you'll remember the word better because it's part of a fun story. Try writing or saying a short story using 3 or 4 new words each week. Keep it simple and fun. 3. Karaoke. Karaoke is not only fun, it's a great way to improve your vocabulary and pronunciation. Pick an English song you like. Listen to the words. Try to sing along. Look at the lyrics if you need to. For example, the song Let It Go from the movie Frozen has many useful words like storm, cold, and stand. Here's a line from the song. The cold never bothered me anyway. Now you can learn. What bother means to make someone feel bad or uncomfortable. How cold is used in a sentence. How native speakers say these words in real speech. Sing the same song a few times. After a few days, you'll remember the words without trying. Singing helps your brain remember because it uses sound and rhythm, and it's fun. 4. Role play. Role-playing means pretending to be in a real-life situation. This is a great way to practice using new vocabulary in speaking. Choose a situation like shopping at a store, ordering food at a restaurant, talking to a friend about your weekend. Then act it out, alone or with a partner. Use the new words you are learning. For example, if you are learning words like delicious, menu, and order, you can practice. Hello. I would like to order a pizza. This pizza is delicious. Can I see the menu, please? You can do this in front of a mirror, with a friend, or even record yourself. The key is to speak out loud and use the words as if you are in a real situation. This helps your brain remember and use the words naturally. 5. Vocabulary hunts. This is like a small game you play while watching a movie, TV show, or reading a book. The rule is simple. Find and write down 5 new words while watching or reading. For example, if you are watching a movie and hear these words: a brave, a danger, a escape, a help, a hide, write them down. After the movie, look them up and write simple sentences. He is very brave. There is danger in the cave. She wants to escape. You can even draw small pictures next to the words to make them more memorable. Vocabulary hunts are great because you learn the words in real context, and they come with pictures, actions, and emotions, which help your brain remember. 6. Comics and cartoons. Comics and cartoons are fun, full of pictures, and often use simple English. This is perfect for learning and remembering new words. You can read English comics online or in books, watch short cartoons with subtitles, and make your own comic using new words. For example, let's say you are learning the word angry. You can draw a simple comic. Panel 1. A boy drops his ice cream. Panel 2. The boy looks sad. Panel 3. The boy gets angry and shouts, "Why?" Now you have used the word angry in a story with pictures. Your brain will remember it better because you saw it, used it, and felt the emotion. You can also print pictures from the internet and write dialogues using your new words. Or use comic creation apps to add your own text. This is not only good for memory, but also fun for your creative side. Chapter 4. Common mistakes to avoid. Let's talk about some common mistakes English learners often make when trying to learn and remember new words, and how to avoid them. 1. Learning words without knowing how to use them. Many learners write long lists of words. They know what each word means, but they don't know how to use them in real life. This is a big problem. For example, you might learn the word confident. You know it means sure of yourself. But that is not enough. You need to use it in a sentence. I feel confident when I speak English. She is very confident in her job. But if you just write confident equals sure, your brain won't remember it later. What to do? Every time you learn a new word, write at least 1 or 2 short sentences using that word. Try saying those sentences out loud. You will understand the word better and remember it longer. 2. Trying to memorize too many words at once. Some learners try to learn 50 or even 100 words in one day. This sounds good, but it usually does not work. Your brain gets tired and forgets most of them. For example, if you try to learn these 10 words, apple, bicycle, climb, explain, suddenly, weather, gentle, market, important together, and you only look at them once, you will forget most of them after a few days. What to do? Learn 5 to 10 words per day. And make simple sentences like, "Oh, I eat an apple every morning." "Oh, it's important to study every day." Use the words in your speaking and writing. Slow learning is smart learning. It helps your brain keep the words longer. 3. only learning the meaning, not the usage. Some learners focus only on the definition. They know what a word means, but not how to use it in real situations. For example, you learn the word challenge. You know it means something hard. But if you say, "Our English is challenge," this is not correct. The correct sentence is, learning English is a challenge. What to do? Learn what the word means. Learn how to use it. Learn when to use it. You can do this by reading short stories, listening to real conversations, or watching videos. Always try to copy how native speakers use the word. 4. Forgetting to review. A big mistake is learning a word once and never reviewing it. Most people forget new words after 1 or 2 days. That's normal, but you can stop it with review. Think of your brain like a garden. You need to water the plant many times to help it grow. The same is true for words. What to do? Use a notebook or app and review words like this. Day 1, learn the word. Day 2, review it. Day 4, review again. Day 7, use the word in a sentence. Example word, excited. I'm excited for my trip. She was excited to meet her new teacher. You can also use apps like Anki or Quizlet to help you remember. 5. Being afraid of making mistakes. Many learners don't want to speak because they are afraid. They think, what if I say it wrong? So they stay quiet. But here is the truth. Mistakes help you learn. If you never speak, you will never improve. Example mistake. I go to park yesterday. This is not correct grammar, but the meaning is clear. Correct version. I went to the park yesterday. Even if it's wrong, you are practicing. The more you speak, the better you get. What to do? Speak without fear. Talk to yourself if you don't have a partner. Say, it's okay to make mistakes. I'm learning. Everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers. 6. Only learning easy words and avoiding challenges. It's nice to start with simple words like good, bad, big, or small. But if you only use these, your English will not grow. For example, instead of always saying, the food is good, try more advanced words. The food is tasty. The food is delicious. Or instead of bad weather, say, the weather is terrible. It's stormy today. What to do? Learn 1 or 2 harder words each week. Use them in a sentence. Challenge yourself to say something new. Also, read short stories or watch videos that include more advanced words. Write down the new words and practice them. Growth comes from challenge. Don't stay in your comfort zone. Conclusion. Let's go over the most important things from this video. These tips will help you remember new English words better and enjoy the learning process. 1. Don't just memorize words. Don't try to learn words from a long list. Instead, use new words in real sentences. Example. Wrong, fast, slow, happy, cold. Better. She walks fast. The water is cold. 2. Use pictures, feelings, or personal examples. Link the word to something real in your life. Example. A word, Soft, think of your pillow or a teddy bear. A word. Hot, remember a sunny day or hot coffee. 3. Review often using spaced repetition. A don't study one time and forget. A review the word after. O 1 day. O 3 days. O 7 days. A you can use a notebook, flashcards, or apps like Quizlet. 4. Practice speaking and writing. A use new words when you talk or write. Example. A talk about your day. I ate a sweet apple. A write. Today I saw a big bird. 5. Make learning fun. A use fun methods like O games, O songs, karaoke. O role play, shopping, ordering food. A fun learning helps your brain remember better. 6. Avoid common mistakes. A don't try to learn too many words at once. A don't be afraid of making mistakes. A mistakes help you grow. Here's your challenge. Pick one new word today. Use it in 3 simple sentences. Say the sentences out loud or write them down. You can also record yourself and listen to how you speak. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Speech Balloon, tell me, what is your biggest problem when learning English vocabulary? I'd love to help you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep learning, keep speaking, and keep smiling. You're doing great.